Hi, Aries. It's Aqua Goddess, and I hope that everyone is doing amazing. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, thank you so much for joining us today. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. We would absolutely love for you to be a part of our family. And for those of you that are returning, welcome back, family. I love you guys so much. And thank you so much for all your genuine love and support. Be sure to also comment if you're interested in our giveaway. We have 3 free readings that we're doing for the month of October. Comment believing yourself if you'd like to be entered for our drawing. We also are doing specials. We do have 2 questions for $25 live, 3 for 35, 4 for 50, 5 for 60. All right. So let's go ahead and tap right in and see what Spirit wants me to share with you, Aries. Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node? What do we have for Aries? I know there is someone else. Ooh. And it says, you are the reason I keep trying. Someone feels very possessive over you. They feel like there's someone else, and it's like they're not going to stop until they get you. This is somebody who does not like competition. And if there is competition, they have to be the winner. Okay, so this is somebody who's like, wait, Aries, there's somebody else. How important is that person to you? I bet you I can still get you. So, this is what's happening so far here in your reading. For some of you, they would not even fuck with you if you were single. Okay, they just feel challenged because you have a significant other. Wow. Tell me more. Intuition. This is not something that you're telling them for whatever, whoever Aries I'm speaking to specifically. You're not telling them this. You're not posting anything. Okay. You did not say that you were in a relationship. You did not, you may have not even updated your social media status or anything. Their intuition is just telling them. Now, for some of you, they feel like you would be more attentive. You would initiate more. You would be more available. You would be more on their ass if there was nobody else. Now, I feel like what's happening here is for some of you, Aries, you don't feel the same way about this person. It may not have anything to do with another individual. It could just be that you don't feel the same way about them. But this person intuition is like, oh no, Aries. Okay, I know you got something going on here. Tell me more. Keeping peace. Yeah, I feel like there's something about this person interfering with your peace. And also, I feel like you could be following your own intuitive messages when it comes to keeping your distance from someone. Okay, so, you know, you could be in this meditative, yeah, you don't want to be stuck or holding on to the past or dealing with somebody who just has a whole bunch of unresolved inner issues. Yeah, I feel like you could be looking at something more logically versus emotionally. Okay, this person, ooh, you got possibility in reverse. So you could be definitely feeling trapped with this person. Um, for some of you, you don't feel like it's possible for them to change or really give you what you need or desire because you've already given them 1, 2, 3, 7 chances. Karma is in reverse. So I feel like for a lot of you, Aries, um, if there is someone else, you definitely ain't dealing with them because you don't want the karma. Okay, so and even if there's not anyone else, for some of you, like I said, you just don't feel the same way. Yeah, with the ego, it's like, okay, well, since you know that you can have me, you can't. Yeah, so I feel like you're just letting somebody know that you don't really, don't get it twisted. I care about you, try to support you, love you, all that shit. But at the end of the day, uh, don't need you. Yeah, definitely don't need you. Okay, so I feel like you're gonna let somebody know that their ego is a joke. Okay, yeah, it's a joke. Tell me more. Yeah, look at them. They're challenging you like a motherfucker. This person's like, yeah, bring that ass here. So this person's like, okay, I hear you, Aries. Yeah, but you're not gonna be able to stay away from me too long. You got withdraw and reverse. This person feels like they are your peace, even though they disrupt your energy. They feel like, okay, well, you're not gonna be able to. I am your peace. Yeah, okay. So yeah, they got a big ego, family. Okay, they are like, you stuck with me. You're not moving on. You're not free. Yeah, with this shining energy, I feel like definitely you're in your true purpose. Okay, somebody could be feeling stuck in their life, and you are like, you could be living out your dreams, Aries. I see shine. So, with this shine short energy, it's really giving me like something could be a reconciliation, and maybe it'd be good for a very short amount of time. Yeah, with the world card before a cycle comes to a complete end. Okay, so this person wants to go through cycles of disappointment. They're not really putting any effort. Okay, but then it's like when you stop putting in effort, then they're so into you. They feel like, oh, well, there's someone else. Hmm. Look at this wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, wow. Ooh, right behind it, Seven of Swords. Wow. Sneaky, lying, deceptive ass, manipulative person. You have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This definitely could be an earth sign, an air sign, doesn't have to be. Okay. Spiritual assassin is here. So I already know that this person's evil spirit has placed you in their life, or a lot of you, to be this person's catalyst. This is definitely something that is seasonal. And for some of you, it has really exceeded the expiration date, which is why there's so much warfare here. Interesting. So let's see. So tell me specifically, what is it that has this person feeling like there's someone else? What is it specifically? You changed with the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, it's your lifestyle. This person feels like there's no way you'd be able to afford your lifestyle on your own. Also, you've changed towards them. Okay. You have changed towards them. They don't feel as close to you anymore with the Five of Pentacles energy. They feel like you are kind of casting them out. It's like even if you're in their presence, they still don't feel as close to you. It's almost like you build this wall, and it could be an invisible wall, but they just feel it. Okay, they just feel it here. Yeah, I feel like also for some of you, they're waiting. I feel like maybe it's been some time and you have decided that you're not going to really communicate with them. You could communicate via like online or something, okay, through social media platforms. This they've been waiting, and you just can kind of like they feel like you just shifted. Okay. Um, yeah. Hmm. Ace of Cups in reverse, they don't feel the love as much anymore. They definitely don't feel like the. It's like this person's like you love me unconditionally. Well, why do I feel so distant from you? Like why am I waiting for you? Okay, so this person, this is why they feel like they're someone else. Clarify this energy here. You're the reason I keep trying. I feel like honestly, you have inspired this person. This person may have seen you build something from nothing. And now your whole world is different. Some of you guys are social media influencers. Okay, others of you could travel. Okay, there's something that you've built by yourself from the ground up. Okay, when your wishes were not being fulfilled, it's like you made a way to invest what you had into something that would actually grow. So I feel like you have inspired someone. Yeah, you may have even traveled for a business opportunity, like I said. You've been promoted some way, shape, or form. Angel number 1111. Now, I feel like also because they don't feel the love, they feel like there's somebody who's sweet talking you and charming you and taking you out on dates. They feel like whoever that particular person is, it's not going to be something that lasts long. Yeah, this is their ego too, talking. Oh, that won't even last long. They gonna go on two, three, maybe 4 dates. That's cool. This is their mind. Okay. So they're like, I'm just gonna keep trying because I know that shit gonna be over in the next 2 or 3 weeks anyway. Okay. They just trying to do this shit to get my attention. Yeah. So they feel like you got a Prince Charming, but nah, sadly mistaken. You have an emperor. So I don't know who the fuck they think they gonna compete with, but it won't be the emperor. For some of you, the person that you're going to be in a romantic relationship with could be potentially a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or another Aries. Does not have to be. I feel like this person owns their own business. They're a boss. They're a natural born leader. They may be a parent. Okay, so they could have children. Very great parent. Somebody who makes good decisions. All right. Somebody who's very self made, and you're going to notice that this person is going to be, honestly, they could be giving you advice or teaching you things. It's because they're really invested. They're not going to spend, the emperor is not going to spend their time, okay, trying to, teach somebody and give them advice and shit if they're not going to, if they're not invested. That's the difference between the emperor and I feel like whoever it is that is over here. See, they'll spend their time trying to chase you because they feel like somebody else is getting you. They'll spend their time trying to invest in convincing you, to stay with them, even though they don't treat you right, just because there's another person in your energy. The emperor is going to invest in you because he sees long term, he or she, okay, because they want to protect and provide for you, okay, because they see you as their empress, their other half. So you're going to notice very quickly the difference between these two people. Okay. Um, you'll notice that. You'll also notice that the emperor is a take charge type of person, whereas this other person is just waiting. Remember, I told you they're just waiting. Okay, so I mean, like, what the fuck is that? This person is not waiting. When they want something, they're going to go get it. Okay, so you're gonna notice your intuition will tell you which direction to go in. Okay. Now, I feel like don't be bitter, don't be cold or spiteful. This is very important that you listen to this part specifically so that you do not get this karma. Yeah, it might be some shit. This person has been a sneaky, conniving ass wolf in sheep clothing. You could be very happy, definitely about connecting with your emperor. But this is not to rub in their face or make them jealous or be petty. This is just, hey, it was fun, but the cycle was over. And, just saying, looking at things logically, being very firm, okay, when you stand on business, making a solid decision so that you don't sacrifice something that is good for you. Yeah. And as far as a reconciliation with that person, I honestly feel like it will be a reckless decision, seeing as how their energy is coming out. They're like, yeah, Aries, bring that ass here. And, that little connection you with ain't going to last long. Like all of that, low vibe family. That shit is extremely low vibrational. And just the way that their mind is working, Seven of Wands with the Five of Cups is why they're a loser. And this is no shade, just facts. It's going to be impossible for them to win with that type of mindset. They're losing the best thing that ever happened to them because of that type of mindset. Okay, and I feel like this is a lesson that you can't teach them. This is something that they unfortunately have to learn the hard way. And they're going to learn this because you're going to be protecting yourself from them. Okay, they will be angry and frustrated. Okay, they're going to be extremely defensive when your name comes up. So if anybody's talking about you, they immediately get irritated, pissed off. And it's because you're the one that got away. They do not want people to bring you up. It's almost like, okay, you rubbing that in my face, huh? And then you get with an emperor. So that's why I say it's important for you not to be petty. There's enough petty people around them, okay, for everyone, okay, because you're going to come up, Aries. What's up, oh light and dark? Hey, Pamela. Yeah, you're going to come up, and there's a lot of petty people around this person. They're going to remind them of how they finished last, trying to fuck you over. And then because they had an ego about it, oh, they've told these people that they can get you back, and even if somebody told them about your emperor, they're like, oh, that shit ain't going, that ain't nothing. Well, tell me more. It's slow. It's slow. Because you're in a very stable connection with the firm foundation. This person could do something in the community. This is going to be your wife or your husband. All right. So I feel like they're just, I don't know why this person's still waiting, but they are. Okay. So this is what I see, Aries. Wow. Somebody, they would love to come to you or come over or something like that. But listen, with the Tower card and the Lovers and the Four of Wands, those days are over. It's like, look, I am a married woman or a married man, and I can't be fucking with you. Yeah, I cannot. Those days are long gone, very long gone. Okay, the judgment. Look, somebody will forever come back for another chance, forever. You really like, you gave them so much love. You could be psychic for some of you, or just very intuitive. So maybe you know all this shit that I'm saying, even though it hasn't happened yet. Like you feel it. Angel number 1919. They will forever be thinking about you. Because look, the Empress came out. They feel like you're their person, but the Emperor is your person. The Emperor is for the Empress, not them, unfortunately. They had their chance to step up to the plate. And even if they weren't an emperor when you met them, you loved them. They could have made a choice. to level up, to do the work, to step up to the plate, to, make boss moves and solid decisions. They could have made that decision. Like they had the free will. And so now it's like you see you met your match now. It's like now they have the opportunity to step up and meet their match somewhere. But it won't be you. Yeah. And that's the truth with the sun card. That's the harsh truth. So with this ego, with them being selfish and like, oh yeah, I get what I want. You can, but not everything you want because you're not getting Aries. Okay, so you win some, you lose some. Okay, is what the fuck I'm really getting here. So wow. um. Hmm. Wow. I was just thinking about your Emperor Empress energy, and you got the Ten of Pentacles. I was like, damn, I want to pull more Ten of Pentacles. This is about marriage, financial security, generational wealth, home, children, family, like being established, investing, multiple different trades under your belt, degrees, businesses coming together, okay, as a power couple, as a power couple. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be challenging. It is going to be something that you want to be kind and patient and loving and understanding, and listening very closely. Okay, is what I'm also picking up with this energy. Seeing things from another perspective. It's not always about somebody trying to control you. Sometimes people want to invest in you, help you boss up. They see the best in you. They're your partner, they're with you. And I feel like this is definitely something that I feel like you already going in the door understanding with the level that you're on. But just keep that in mind when things become a bit challenging. Okay. Um, it's good if it challenges you. All right. It's good if it's not a negative thing if it challenges you. Yeah, I see you healing a lot. Like for those of you who are heartbroken, feeling sad and stressed and shit like that, you are getting over that energy. And you look like it too. So something about your looks, even you look like you getting over it. It's like a physical thing also. Okay, with whoever I'm talking to. Yeah. I see you being way more like you're also, yeah, your energy, you're kinder, even at work. Like, so it's noticeable. It's noticeable. Okay. Just know that God has a plan. All right. I keep saying the Four of Pentacles, save your money. There's going to be some very important investments here. And also, I feel like you are just continue to protect yourself, from people or things that you feel like don't help you grow or elevate or heal. Um, Continue to protect yourself. Yeah. And I just keep getting this energy of just being firm on your decisions. Like, if you want this change. Also, for you, Aries, I have to say this specifically. Um, be willing to be submissive. I know you're used to always being in charge. Let's just be completely 100% honest. You're used to always being the boss. It's like you kind of were born like that. Okay. And I feel like, but you're going to be with somebody who matches your boss energy, and be open to being submissive. This is going into that changing your perspective energy also with the hangman that I picked up here. But I feel like you're already in your true purpose, and something is destined to happen for you, something that is really worth investing in, and something else is going to need to be removed. Okay. So this is what I got for you, Aries, and I hope you enjoy this reading. Please be sure to show love, like, share, subscribe. And until next time, love and light. Peace.